The last example, the last thing I want to explain about the web tables handling. This is about the dynamic expert. So web tables are basically having the table tag, and it is containing the multiple rows and the columns for you, right? So how you can manipulate or read the data from any particular row or column from a table on your web page. So for that, table is the HTML tag that is used to define a web table. TH is used to defining the header of the table, right? Header we see like username, first name, last name, address, and phone number, and all. TR and TD tags are there for the rows and columns. So we have to find the number of rows and the columns in a table, and then we can perform the operations by using the dynamic and parameterized XPath. Let's see if we have the example for this. So it should have some table. Data and table is showing. Yeah, this is the table. Like sometimes we have to work with no this kind of a tables. This is a table, right? So what we can do here, this is also a table, this is also a table. You can see this is the table TD2. This is the second table. Inside this we are having the TR basically we use for the table row, and inside TR we will be having the TH we use for the column. Sorry, th we use for the header, and td we use for the column value. Th is for the header, h is for the header here, table header. So this is, these are the some values. So how you can read or exploit this kind of a data, right? So let's see one example from this new class.
And what will be the scenario in real time scenario for this, Rahul?
uh,
Like how
real
it will
time
be?
real time scenario maybe something like, you have to read some value or you have to verify some value from the table. So that kind of a validations only you will get from that. um, which one I have opened? This one. Suppose you want to verify the first name. Okay, suppose you want to verify the first name for the second row. So how you can verify that? You will not come
Okay.
here and you will not inspect the particular XPath for the same, because today it is a Sarah, but
Okay.
tomorrow it can be some another value here.
Yes.
It is not necessary that this table will always have the same value, because it's a dynamic table and values will be changes according to the new registration or new visitors on the website. So the Sara will not be same, but we have to write down the XPath in such a way if tomorrow another value is coming here, right? So we should be able to verify the second value for our table. So such kind of a scenarios that will be there that you maybe need for that. So how you can do that? First of all, we have to identify the XPath, common XPath. So this is having a table, right? So we have to write down table @id equal to like this. So it is focusing on the table, but now if you will see the TR here, it will give you the total rows for first, second, third, fourth. So first one we use for the header, and remaining three are there for our values. If you want to find the total number of rows, how you will do that? Anyone tell me? I have already told you how you can use for this thing. What we have to use to find the number of rows here.
Find elements method, Rahul.
Yeah, that also will work. Yes. So find elements method we can use here to find the total number of rows, because we have
Yeah.
the
Do
XPath, and we will get the dot size method. We will get the total size there for total number of rows. Okay, so in the similar way, if you want to find the total number of columns, so you have to do like one. So it is focusing on first table. first row double slash th. So th we use for the table header. So if you know how many headers is there, so that many number of columns will be there for you. You can see it is focusing on the column headers now. So if we use find elements with this XPath, so we will get the number of columns here. So this is how you have to get the number of rows and columns. And now I want to get a value for the second row, first column. So what you will do here, you will mention the 2, and in th you have to we have to use the td this time, right? Td we want to get the value for that. So you can get the value. If you will mention 2 here, then it will show for the second column. If you mention 3, it will show for the third column. But this is the single XPath are will be there, right? But we want the XPath should be the dynamic for us. I don't want to mention this indexing, here as a hard code indexing. So what you will do here is, let's see, take one example. Suppose I want to get the one value. Okay. Let's see. So we have to go to the table source, on this, not this one. We have to come here and then we have to click on this. Then it will open a data table. Instead of that, I will open the same URL. Cut it, paste it. Will throw me the exception. Okay, so what I am trying to say is driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, this is the xpath. Okay, to get the second row third column value, and you have to use dot get text method to get the any value, right? And let's cut it. We will store in a string variable as a value. Now we will do the print system dot. Inside this we will use the value. Let's try to get the value here, but this will be giving me the second row third column value. That is 27. So it is giving me 27. But if I want to get the another value like for Jackson, so in that case I need to change the, I need to again write it down, right? I need to again write it down here again, and I need to change the values. Suppose I want for third row, first column, something like this I want to find. I have to give the variable name as a different one this time. You can get the value and then you can put the validation based on the value you are getting. So table is for the table, tr is for table row, th is for table header, td is for the column value. So you are getting Shara this time. So Shara is our second row, sorry, third row, first column, third row, first column, third row, first column. But I don't want to write it down multiple times. So in the similar way, I have shown you that we have to make it as a parameterized. So in that case, what you will do, like string row number equal to suppose 2, right? In the similar way, string column number equal to 3. So we can make the method as parameterized, and then we can call in multiple methods and we can access it multiple time with the same values. So now we have to use this row number in place of here in the same way that have shown parameters. Double quotes, double plus, paste the value. Similar way, double quotes, double plus, and the column. This column number. So this time we don't have to write multiple time this XPath. So we can use it for any number of rows and a column. Just we have to pass for which cell you want to get the value, and you can use in multiple test cases. So this is how you should able to handle the dynamic tables. Otherwise, how you will locating the element? Na? You must be locating by using the text method here, right? Text John, text Jason, and it is not having any unique ID, name, class, nothing. It is having. It is only able to help with the help of a text method. But this text value also can be changed here tomorrow because it's a table. So how you can handle? So this is how you have to handle it with the help of a rows number, column number, and the dynamic and parameterized expense. So it is fetching the 27 again. Suppose tomorrow I want to call it for some other one. So 3 and 1 if you will press again it will work. You don't need to write it again and again. Now this time you will find the third row first column value Sarah I think. Yeah, Sarah. So it is displaying the Sarah for me, and you can put the validation here. What is your expected value for this particular cell, and you can verify it. So, any question in this?
And if I want to do the same thing for multiple rows, then we have to like how you did, we have to create a method and we have to do it, right?
Yeah, you have to do it in the similar way. If you want to get for multiple, you can put the for loop also. But concept is based on your logic and the approach or the scenario. But the XPath writing is the this one. That is the main thing. How you will write down the single parameterized XPath for the same. You can
Okay.
use it in any way that you want based on your scenario.
Okay, Rahul. Okay.
Okay, so by this we are completing our Selenium WebDriver concepts, and I have covered all the concept. I have explained in detail with every practical knowledge and sessions in